Hey guys, so I just finished Loveless, which was a spring 2005 anime. It was interesting. It was meant to be a yaoi, but there was not a lot of intimacy between the two main characters, Ritsuka and Sobi. So Sobi was an adult, and all the kids have cat ears and tails. I think it's when they get intimate with someone, they lose their ears and they lose their tail. The 23-year-old teacher still has her ears and tail. So a lot of people think she's unstable because of that. But she ends up taking care of Ritsuka and Yuiko and the other young boy a lot. And she ends up falling in love with Sobi, but Sobi likes Ritsuka and Ritsuka just wants to get answers on what happened to his brother. It was basically Sobi was ordered by Ritsuka's brother to love Ritsuka. And the relationship between Ritsuka and Sobi was a master-servant, where Sobi was the servant. It was the same with Ritsuka's older brother and Sobi. Ritsuka's older brother was the master, Sobi was the servant. This was a lot of battling, and in the battles, the sacrifice was Ritsuka, and the attacker with magic spells was Sobi. They had two different names. Ritsuka's true name was Loveless, whereas Sobi's true name was Breathless, the same as Ritsuka's older brother. So Ritsuka's older brother and Sobi were meant to be paired together, but when Ritsuka's older brother was murdered in a elementary school classroom in Ritsuka's seat, Sobi went to be Ritsuka's servant, basically. So the job of the servant is to protect the master, even though they are the sacrifice. They take all the damage and feel all the pain, whereas the magic caster is there to end the battle quicker. There are these creatures called zeros. They are man-made people. So they were like created in a lab. They're not born. When these zeros are created, they have no pain tolerance. Like, they feel no pain. This is an advantage and a disadvantage. Sobi beats two of the zeros by himself, and they can't go back to the lab because they would be killed for losing. And that is when Sobi takes them in. And when Sobi then gets injured again by another two zeros, basically the beginning two zeros go to fight for Sobi because Sobi's taking care of them. When Sobi's injured so badly, Ritsuka and the two zeros bring him home, give him bandages and fix him up. And while he's resting, the zeros tell Ritsuka everything that Sobi wouldn't. About his brother, about zeros, and about the people who killed his brother, and about Sobi. It was a fairly good anime. I liked it. I like the cat ears. I think they're adorable. But it had a really bad ending. Ritsuka and Sobi made up after they had a fight, but they don't find out what happened to the brother. And they don't tell you what happened to the brother and why it happened, just that he was murdered in Ritsuka's seat in his elementary school. And I would probably give it a 3.5 out of 5 because it had a very bad ending where you didn't learn about what happened and it just feels incomplete. Like, there should be a second season, but there isn't. But if you guys have any anime recommendations for me, just comment in below. Thanks.